Okay, now we've got the blooper reel. This is all pretty much before like 9 a.m. on the day that I was leaving. First of all, before that, I made the mistake of listening to the 17-year-old at the UPS store who said, oh yeah, we can send your box to Mexico. I wanted to send a box of just living stuff down there ahead of time so I didn't have to carry like my Veda. Sorry, I want my Veda products. Maybe my Chanel makeup. I don't know. Don't want to buy it down here. It's all, it seems like it's all imported, etc. Sorry to be such a girl, but that's just, the bougie reality. So I packed it all up in this beautiful box, brought it to UPS, and then the older guy said, you do not want to send this stuff down. What's even in here? He's like, they will kick it back. They'll kick back anything that basically touches the human body. And he said they either steal it or send it back. It's really hard to get anything down there. So basically, we're just not going to send anything to Mexico. They're the worst customs to deal with. Okay. So that meant, he said, I would recommend that you just buy another suitcase and put it all in there. Bring it with you. Which made sense. But that was such a bummer because it was the day before. I don't want to buy another suitcase. I don't need a giant suitcase normally. I usually just use a carry-on, but this is 7 months. So I went and bought a suitcase and repacked everything. Oh my God, it was such a pain in the ass. I had no time for that at all. The other mistake I made was not researching whether or not I could get some of those things down here for reasonable prices. I assumed I couldn't. I still don't know actually, but because there's all that duty-free stuff at the airport. I don't know. But anyway, I'm here, and so is all that crap. It made it with me, and I've been lugging it around. Third mistake I made, thinking that maybe I'm just really weak, and my suitcase, the big one, was really, really heavy, just heavy for me. Turned out not to be the case. First of all, it was over 50 pounds, which I kind of expected. But second, it's like everyone that had to lift it up gave me the stink eye, like cabs or shuttle buses or these colectivos here. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I was constantly like, I'm sorry. It's so heavy, I'm so sorry. And then they'd say, oh, no te preocupes, like don't worry. But of course I did, and then I gave them a big tip. So, that's what gringos do. And then I really didn't think about, I was planning to go to Puebla after Mexico City. I was going to do 3 days in Puebla. Then basically by the time I got to Mexico City, I was like, I need to minimize any transitions because I needed a guard to help me get my bag up the stairs. It's ridiculous. I'm an idiot. So I canceled that. I'll have to do it some other time. That was a bad idea. And then, at 4:30 in the morning before my flight was going to go from Chicago, I woke up but this is even before all the apologies I had to about I'm just going to dump my crap in this hotel room. I'm just going to pull a Michael. Just what he does. Just leave stuff behind. Just leave it. Leave the products, leave the, whatever I had in there, like my supplements, things like that. I need my supplements. There's no way they're going to be able to ship them down here. So anyway, but then I didn't, and now I'm at a place where I can move everything around in a more organized way, so that's good. I also, made the mistake of stealing some fruit from the buffet at the hotel and putting it in a coffee cup, so it looked like I had coffee I was leaving with that I did have permission for. And I was punished because it tipped over in my bag, my backpack, my carry-on backpack, and spilled fruit juice all over everything in there, including the papers I have for the voter ID stuff, my teaching. All the pages are stuck together now, And finally, I don't know why I didn't practice my Spanish before I got down here. That was so stupid. It's like I'm in a full-fledged panic when I walk outside. It's like I know enough, but then as soon as people answer me, I can ask the question and then they answer me. I'm like, fuck, I have no idea what you just said. And I pretend I did, and I don't. And I think they generally can tell pretty easily, because then they switch to English, and their English isn't great, but it's probably better than my Spanish. I just kept thinking, oh, I'm gonna be there, it'll be fine. But I need time to actually solidify it. So stupid. Yeah, I should have just done that. there's plenty. There's just plenty of opportunities to study Spanish over the last few months, and I didn't do it. So that's it so far. I'm having an awesome time, really. Oaxaca's amazing. I'll put some more pictures up. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's a really special place. And yeah, I'll introduce you to my Airbnb hosts who are wonderful and lived in Vermont for a long time, but they're from Oaxaca, and they're back in their beautiful colonial masterpiece of a house that also they rent to doctors for OBGYN in one case, and I think some sort of eye doctor in another section, because it's such a giant house. See ya.